Hey there, thanks for listening and welcome to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you're looking to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact, all while staying true to who you are and the people you serve, this is the show for you. I'm Jennifer Tamborski, digital marketing strategist, fractional CMO, and founder of Virtual Marketing Experts. My team and I work with 6- and 7-figure coaches, consultants, and online entrepreneurs who are tired of playing the guru game of one-size-fits-all marketing. They're ready to create a business and marketing strategy that actually builds relationships with their ideal clients, creates massive shifts in their business, and rapidly increases their revenue. As your marketing matchmaker, I'm going to help you find the perfect marketing match for you. This show will teach you how to reach your ideal client, connect with your audience, build that perfect relationship, and generate more revenue. All through a process I like to call dating your ideal client. Now let's go have some fun. Hey there, welcome back to Marketing Matchmaker. I am super excited about this month's theme of profitable marketing. You see, I really think that while marketing is an essential piece of our business and that we should be doing it always, like there's not a time in your business where you should wait to market. You should be marketing immediately and forevermore. I also think that marketing is something that we can definitely look at in a way that makes our business more profitable. How are we able to get an ROI out of marketing? And that's really the end goal for all of us, right? Is to make money in our business. And when you look at marketing from that perspective of how do we do this profitably so that whatever investment we make into marketing does return. Now, there's always a return on your investment in marketing. Here's the thing, though, and it's one of those things that I touched on in our last episode, which was all about marketing mindset, which is sometimes that ROI takes a little bit longer than you might want it to. Sometimes your marketing efforts can take 3, 6, 12 months to really pay off. And so being aware of that you are building a marketing goal for your business and really looking at, okay, what are the ROIs that I'm looking to get at that 3, 6, 12 month mark? And then focusing on that is really what helps you to make marketing profitable for you. Now, there are absolutely things that you definitely have to do or want to do or need to do in order to really make a profitable marketing strategy. And we're going to go over some of those today. One of the main things that you get to do in order to have a profitable marketing strategy is really focused on your mindset. So if you haven't gotten a chance to listen to the Marketing Mindset podcast, I would highly encourage you to head over to last week's episode and give it a listen because it really does focus on that. Honestly, your mindset is 90% of what is going to make you successful in life, business, and marketing. So today is really about, I'm calling it profitable marketing beyond Facebook. So I think that oftentimes people get bogged down in this idea that I have to use Facebook in order to market my business. And reality is, you don't. Don't get me wrong. I love Facebook. I love Facebook ads. I think they're very effective. They are the most prolific marketing platform on the internet today. I mean, out of all of the social media apps out there, they have the most users, the most end users. So you definitely want a presence on Facebook. However, there are things that you can do that are outside of being on Facebook, or even things you can do to make Facebook work better for you. So we're going to hit on some of those topics of what to do besides running Facebook ads. If you are curious about Facebook ads, I did last month was all focused on Facebook ads. This month, we really are focusing on everything outside of Facebook ads. So one of the biggest things that you can start doing for your business that will get you the fastest results and really reach the largest audience is video. I know. There's a lot of fear around video. There's a lot of that whole mindset that that's voice in your head that's screaming about people, what they're going to think, what they're going to say, how they're going to react. And reality is yeah, you may get some people out there that are not very nice. And video is going to allow you to connect with your audience at a much deeper level. People want to be able to see, hear, and know the people that they're working with, and video really helps to do that. When your marketing goal is to get the attention of a busy consumer and make a connection with them, video is the most highly effective medium out there. So I encourage you to make friends with your phone, your computer, camera, whatever it is that you want to use to make video. I encourage you to do that. Now, I know I get a lot of questions oftentimes about what do I say and how do I say it. Here's the thing. If you take about an hour a month and sit down and really plot out your next month, give it a focus, give it a theme, give it something, you can really come up with ideas of what to talk about pretty easily. And then you just get to dive into those. There are lots of tools out there that can help you. If you're not comfortable talking on the fly, there are services out there that can act as your prompter, your teleprompter, and really give you, your copy as you read or as you talk. So that doesn't get to be an excuse. If you need to type out every word that you are going to say, do that until you're comfortable actually hopping on video. I highly encourage you to use video, whether you're going to use it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, no matter what platform you're using, all of them have the ability to use video because they all know video works better than anything else. The next piece of your profitable marketing beyond Facebook is really creating your audience, developing your email list, and moving them off of social media platforms. I don't care what social media platform you are using. That social media platform owns your audience. So it is best to take them off of that platform and into your email list where you get control over who you're talking to, when you're talking to them, what you're saying to them, and how you're communicating with them. That is so super important in order to really to grow a profitable business. The reality is your email list becomes your biggest asset in your business when you grow it effectively, because that is who you get to market to and who really you're going to end up selling to in the long run. Very rarely are you selling to people on social media. 90% of the time, yes, they may see your ad or they may see your post or they may be part of your Facebook group or your LinkedIn group or whatever. And if they're not on your email list, the likelihood that they're looking to buy from you is not really high. One of my favorite things to do as far as other forms of marketing is podcasting. Obviously, I developed this podcast to really be able to provide my audience with valuable content. And what we know is in this day and age, podcasting has become huge. There are more people out there listening to podcasts now than there ever have before. And it's not too late to hop on that bandwagon, especially if you have something that you want to say that you know people need to hear. podcasting can be a fabulous way to create content. I use this every week in order to make sure that I'm providing valuable content to my audiences. It's also a valuable way to connect with people. There are people that find my podcast and my YouTube channel from all over the place that I may never have connected with otherwise. And it's a fabulous way to really share your knowledge and to help you become the expert in whatever it is that you do. And that's honestly our goal. We all want to become the expert in our area of expertise. So this next piece is something that I don't know that people think about most often, especially in the coaching world. I think that there's a lot of competition out there, and so people tend to not use this as a resource for really growing their business. Affiliate and influencer marketing is the fastest way to grow your audience without having to spend much money. So what is affiliate influencer marketing? That is really reaching out to somebody who is in your circle of influence, who has an audience that you want to tap into, whose audience is greater in size than yours is. Now, there's all kinds of pieces that can go along with that, but it's really about connecting with that power partner, that networking person that has already developed an audience, but that doesn't do what you do, and that they love what you do and are willing, ready, and able to really take it to that next level of you being able to connect with their audience, you being able to sell with them. Now, here's the thing about affiliate and influencer marketing. If done well, you can reach a huge audience. I have a client right now. We've built out her membership site. We're running ads to her membership site. We're doing all of the things. However, she's got a really large network of influencers on Instagram. And because of that, she can go to these people and talk to them about helping grow her membership. Now, all of these people love her and love what she does. And so it really is a no-brainer for them to share to their audience what it is she does. That gives her a huge resource and network of people, millions, honestly, that she would probably may or may not have gotten access to, definitely wouldn't have gotten access to at this easy of a way of doing it. So if you have a power partner or someone that is an influencer in your sphere of influence, it's really best to reach out to them and see if you can help to launch your webinar, to launch your membership, to do whatever it is that you need to do in order to bring in buyers. I often give this advice to people who have a large network, but maybe not a large audience yet. If you have a large network, this is a great way to start growing that audience. This next piece is actually one of my favorite things to do with my clients, which is event marketing. I know it's been about 2 years since events were, well, we've been doing online events. Let's be honest. There's tons of online events that have been going on for the last 2 years. However, those live events are starting to come back, which I'm super excited about. Even as an introvert, I love live events. I love going to them and connecting with and meeting new people there. It just gives me that opportunity to connect outside of a way that I normally would have. So I always encourage you to think about that. Now, having said that, in order to do a live event, you've either got to A, network your butt off in order to fill it, B, run ads like crazy in order to fill it, or C, have an audience already that's ready to fill it. One of my clients does this. She has an audience. She does 2 live events a year. One of them is just for her members, just for her current people, and she is able to sell them to that next level of her business. So she's able to offer them those masterminds and those upper level things that they weren't going to get outside of that. The second event is virtual, and while it is for her membership, it's primarily targeted to bring in new members. So it's really helping educate and train them. Both events have tons of training in it. It is essential that if you're going to have an event, you are giving them value before you ask them to buy anything. So both of these events have a lot of value in them in and of itself. This last event, I know she made almost $500,000 off of this live event. The last virtual event, she made somewhere in the neighborhood of $250,000, I think, $300,000. So events, whether they're live or virtual, can really be productive. You just get to make sure that whatever you're doing to market them is effective, and that the value you're giving to the audience themselves is worth it for them. There are lots of people out there that have had live events that I've gone to, and that the value of the event itself was so worth the ticket. And then there are those out there that they kind of weren't. So I always encourage you, if you really want to get that ROI on a live event, make sure that the value you're giving these people is above par. Like, they're never going to get this kind of value anywhere else. So my last piece of advice for marketing, for profitable marketing, is really this. Focus on creating a brand instead of selling. Yes, marketing is designed to help you sell. Marketing and sales are two different things. When you focus on creating a brand, you are better able to give them that value, and then the sales come naturally. When you focus everything on a sales fest, people get exhausted by that. They don't want to buy from someone who's constantly selling to them. You also want to make sure that you're creating messaging and content that speaks directly into their map of reality. Because here's the thing. When someone is in a state of pain, whatever that pain is, whether they're frustrated or they're struggling or they're not getting the results in their business they want, or they're not able to lose weight, no matter what that is, all they can see is that little bitty box that they're in right now. If you're able to speak directly into that box, you can help shift it and help them see you as a possible solution to that. And the only way to do that is to create valuable content that is really going to connect with them. Now, here's the thing when we're talking about creating content. People really, really want three things when it comes to business and when it comes to really their lives, right? They want a connection. So that content has to provide that connection between you and them. They want transformation. That content, whether it's the free content or the paid content that you're delivering to them, has to transform their lives in some way. And they want a connection, and they want community. So if you're able to provide all three of those things in a way that is authentic and entertaining and that can capture their attention, you are going to be able to create a brand and a business that will last the test of time. Let's be honest out there. The businesses out there that are multi-million-dollar businesses created a brand. McDonald's created a brand. Burger King created a brand. And we buy from those places not so much because we don't buy from McDonald's because they have the best food on the planet. Now, at one time we might have, but nowadays it's because of the brand they've created that makes us loyal to them in the long run. Same goes for every brand out there that we are loyal to, whether that's Coke or Pepsi or Nike. Doesn't matter. We're loyal to that brand because of the value we've gotten from their product, service, or solution in the long run. So when you focus on giving, receiving the payment and the sales will come. It makes it much easier to educate your customers on why they need you so that they are more apt to buy from you. And when you do that, when you really focus on your brand, on your audience, on giving to them in a way that helps you connect with them and helps them understand what their problem is and that you have the solution to their problem, you are really able to grow your business, increase your revenue, and scale your impact. Thank you for listening to the Marketing Matchmaker podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. Please head over to Apple, iTunes, and leave a review so we can hear from you. And if you are a coach, consultant, or online course creator who are looking to grow your business, increase your income, and scale your impact, connect with me at yourmarketingmatchmaker.com. I look forward to hearing from you.